Hello everyone, and welcome back to Myst.4 Revelation. Hold on, my chair's down. Alright. Yep. We back after a bit. I already explained yesterday that school is over. And now we're getting into other things. So we just finished Spire, the Age of Spire. And we saw somebody at Yisha's room across the lake link away into a book. And we're going to go check it out before we head over to Haven. Because it seemed very not right for the circumstance. I'm gonna call the elevator down. Oh wait, was I supposed to step into that? Oh, that's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. That's kind of weird. I didn't expect that. Alright, now we are... going over to Yisha's room. Power is on, so we can get over there. You know, this track doesn't... I don't think this track is in... I don't think this track is in, the album. Okay, there looks like something down there. Doesn't look right. Because you can tell when an image has been altered, it has a kind of weird fuzziness. Or sharpness, I should say. Not a fuzziness, a sharpness. Oh, there's the area, the place, whatever it's called. Oh, well that sucks. It would have been real cool if like Aegis had built multiple of those things that could just kind of, you know, transfer and lock and stuff like that. That'd been really neat. Well, somebody's gone through here. Fish. Here, I'm gonna turn down the main sound. 65 should be good. Because it's just a little loud for my liking. Alright. This is Yisha's journal.
Monday. I got this book. Dad gave it to me. I'm going to write in it every night. Tuesday. In the morning, we worked on long division. After dinner, I made a puzzle. Mom and me started the fun club and looked at stars. Thursday. I didn't do much. Sunday. We visited my brother today. He had a gift for me, but Dad made me go home before I could see it. I felt bad. Dad talked to me later and said it was just bones, so I shouldn't be scared. I wasn't, because I don't think Agnar meant it to be bad. He looked so sad when we left. Monday. It was hot. I spent the whole day by the water. Saturday. Dad took me to a really neat place today. It's called Serenia, and the people there are so nice. They never forget stuff, because if they do, their memory chamber remembers it for them. I went inside, and I saw all the memory globes hanging from the ceiling. just like Sarah said I would. Monday. Mom said it's too soon to go back to Serenia. I've been thinking though, and I don't know if I want my memories put inside a globe when I'm dead. What if I need them? Thursday. I told both Cirrus and Aknar about the fun club. They want to join. Wednesday. Dad finally said we could go see Anya tomorrow. She takes care of the memory chamber. She's one of its protectors. Only women can be protectors. Men stay in the village and do other hard stuff, like fixing roofs. Thursday. I saw the coolest creature on Serenia today. It was made of water, but when it saw me looking, it got shy and fell apart. Dad said it must have been a fish, jumping because he didn't see it. Mom believed me though. Friday. Anya told me her people put their memories in globes so their families can visit them in the dream world. She said I could visit the dream world too, but I'd have to learn how. Plus, I need a spirit guide. Maybe I can get one next time we visit. Sunday. I got the best gift of all time today, a spirit guide statue. Cirrus carved it for me himself. It looks kind of funny, but it's 'cause he never saw one. He just went with what I told him. He knows exactly what questions to ask, and he listens better than anyone. Friday. Before supper, Dad and me changed the lock on my bookshelf. I said since I'm learning Donnie, I could change the covers and use everyone's name instead. I won't forget who's older than who either. He said it really had to be the really last time, but he was glad. Thursday. We didn't do much, but tomorrow I start learning how to dream on Serenia. I'll probably be too busy to write in this journal for months. Sunday. Anya gave me a special necklace today. It's really good at picking up memories. She says some things are better at holding them than others, and that only the most powerful memories get shown. I touched it as soon as I got home, and it worked. I can't wait to show all my friends.
I think I should be able to, like... Then I think I may have already read that. This is it. I don't know if... No, I haven't.
Look, Mom. Look what Cirrus made me. It's a water spirit, just like I described to him. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, well, it's a bomb. Sorry to say, but it's actually just a bomb. So, I mean, yeah. So this is the bookshelf she was talking about. And it kind of seems bolted in a weird way.
I knew you'd have one.
So something was here and now it's gone. And what was there was a Serenian linking book. Alright, so this is the test. And basically over there's another thing that has the hierarchy of their family. And basically you go oldest to youngest. So we go 2, 4, 1, 6, 1, 8, 1, 3, 2, 6. Boom. Secret place. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing game capture. Hold on. Let me switch to game capture. You're going to see my home screen for a bit. Properties. properties, specific window. Does it capture? Let's see. Nope. Alright. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like the game capture, which is annoying. But I can deal with it for now. Let's resume. Alright. And this is the linking book that we saw the person drop. And it's the Serenia linking book. Some of the best music in the entire game is here. All right, she's here. Somewhere. So we kind of, this first part, we don't actually do anything here. We're mainly just kind of exploring the Serenia, which I need to, should probably map it out at some point. Oh, there's a person. A massive fork in the road. So, oh yeah, water spirit. That's what that was. It was a water spirit. Bridge is up, so we can't go anywhere here. I always feel like that looks like something, but there's just nothing there. Fire spirit. Great track. Wind spirit. So those are the three spirits. Basically, there are three offerings: a bubble, a fire, and a dandelion. I think, yeah, like it's this thing, but you get it from one of the trees. And basically, you have to bring it, the specified offering, to the person. So bubble is water, little fire flower is fire, and dandelion is wind. And then I think something happens, but I can't exactly remember what. My brain is blanking. It is a bit touchy on the stream, but it's not as bad. Oh, hi. here's a bubble and a flower right next to each other. 3 things. That's kind of incredible.
I was starting to worry about you. In the dream, you always arrived before third bell had rung. Welcome to Serenia. I am Anya, one of 6 now serving as protector here. You may find this hard to believe, but my sisters and I dreamed you would be coming. You're searching for Yisha. I fear she may be in trouble, but we have not seen her since we gave her the necklace 2 weeks ago. I will gather my sisters to help find her. In the meantime, you should consult the memory chamber. She always knows more about what's going on in this land than we do. Follow the ceremonial alley to her doors and see what insight she has to provide.
Okay. That, I believe, was Anya, but there's also 2 others that could have been Anya. Also, this, I believe, right here is a map of...
Wow, it's so beautiful. Hey, is that supposed to be the little boy who died?
He's a lot more than that. He represents this whole area and how everything is interconnected.
By water?
It is the source of all life.
So this isn't necessarily a map of the area. It is partially, but it's also a map of the water stuff, the channels, because that's a puzzle that we have to deal with later. Oh my god, that's gonna be such a hard puzzle to deal with because it's kind of confusing. That thing was useful, and we'll explain, and it'll be explained to us why in a little bit.
Well, this is the most unique funeral I've ever attended.
This is important. I want to see if the ceremony is somehow influencing the transfer.
So, Cirrus and somebody else. Sounds like the same guy from earlier. And Cirrus did a number on this machine. So, the memory chamber can show us memories through these things. Very 2000, early 2000 vibes. So we saw a guy cutting a rock and Yisha in a chair from those 2. What about these 2? Cirrus holding an egg. Yisha in a chair. Awesome. what else do? It's a freaking heart. It's kind of nasty, honestly. This is a very ethereal place. Yeah. We're supposed to talk to somebody, but they haven't talked to us yet. I wonder if it's when we come up the stairs?
What
Yes.
happened? This is terrible. How are we supposed to maintain contact with the ancestors if we can't harvest any globes? Forgive me. I've seen your face so often in dream, I forget you're still a stranger here. You've been inside the memory chamber. You've seen the colorful lights crowning her walls. These are the memories of my people, taken from their bodies after their spirits moved on. In Serenia, the memory chamber stores our memories, so that future generations can still visit us and dream. Empty globes for storing our memories are formed underwater, and we gather them using the harvester. So if I'm unable to fix it, I must see how bad the damage is. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, a few of my sisters have gathered in the Hall of Spirits to dream. If you go there after they've awakened, you might be able to learn more about what happened to Yisha. Good luck.
Okay. So I think we actually can have like one more. There's one more possible discussion. Yeah.
This is so not good. I'm not sure how we'll be able to repair it. Maybe there's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago. We had to abandon that chamber because it was getting old. The pollens inside the chamber can get deadly when that happens. Maybe we could take parts and use them to fix this one.
Okay, that was it. So basically, that information just tells that there's another water device. What is submarine, basically? Bridge time. Woo. But this is like, it is literally one of the most beautiful ages, and that's the village where they normally live in.
You mean you have to signal somebody every time you want to go home? Why don't you just sleep here?
Because we have families too, you know. And the ones who are still alive sleep in the village.
If I'm right, this is one of Catherine's ages, or Catherine's.
Wait, please. Listen to me. Okay. It doesn't look good. I admit it, but it's not what you think.
Uh-huh.
I'm just taking it for a little while. borrowing it, so to speak.
I don't even know what it is.
It's the plan. Sirius's plan. He's got Yisha.
Yeah, but you broke a bridge.
I just want to stop him.
I don't even know what that
He's
is.
a nutcase. He's here. And don't let Father come here,
Okay.
or you'll screw up everything.
So,
Find my journal. The one from 20 years ago. Sirius doesn't even know that I kept one. I hid it in a stone pillar in the forest near where two rivers are crossing. It'll explain everything. Sirius is mad.
you seem pretty mad.
He's gonna kill Father. And I've got to stop him.
He looks like the caveman. Okay. So that was Akinar. Holding a stone. This we can't do anything with yet. Because we haven't gone to Haven. So, before we even get to find his journal, we're gonna head out. We're gonna dip. We're gonna dip out of Serenia, and we're gonna head to. We're gonna head. What does this do? What'd it do? I forget. Oh. So, this is the place where we saw him getting the stone, and so this is where the stone was. Yep, basically just explains it. This does something if I can get the hitbox. I think if I think it's just basically angling the lights correctly. Yeah, I just lit up this entire wall. Alright, if we head over this way, we can actually go the direction Sirius was heading. Yeah. Now we're on the other side. Oh, and he lowered the bridge for us. So we came that way. I think he went down this way. So that's the other memory chamber, but it's down. So there's nothing we can do over here. Okay, so we're gonna set this up for later. Basically, we want to pull this thing down. Then we want to close the door. Then we want to pull it back up. Then we want to keep diverting the water away from this point. And the reason why is so that we can lower the water level inside. Yeah, see how it's already gone down a bit. And the reason why is because the entrance into this thing is inside. Or down there.
Remember to be discreet about this. The protectors rarely come this way anymore, but if anyone sees us bringing materials inside...
Give me some credit. I was already planning on working at night. After the protectors have gone home.
So this is the door, but we can't use it. So the only way in is through the bottom. Oh, and the stage is incredibly beautiful. And the music is wonderful as well. Alright, so we're gonna head this way to get out. 'Cause ye... Hello. Okay. Alright. Great cinematics. Wow. Oh. New place. Not new place. And Myst 3 place. So this is Atris's study. Which now we can see what it looks like after the fire. And this is another Serenia book, no longer Riven. And this is Atris's journal.
The first time I placed my hand on Serenia's linking panel, I remember thinking, this age will be unlike any I've journeyed to so far. And it was. The sky was crisp and clear. The rivers and waterfalls sparkled like diamonds. Even the worn paths threading through the canopies of stone took my breath away. I met a group of women who told me they had been expecting me, and as we talked late into the evening, they did seem to know a lot about me. Yet the more they explained why, the more impossible this story seemed. Of course, Catherine's ages have always struck me as impossible. Why should this one have been different? One of the stories the protectors told me, for that is what they called themselves, moves me to this day. Many lifetimes ago, a child from the village contracted a fever and died. His parents, who had loved him very much, decided to bury him under a waterfall and built a balloon to take him there. The parents' grief was so strong, however, that when they landed their balloon, they could only carry the child a short way. So they set him down beside a giant flower and slept. All night, the mother's tears never stopped flowing. Eventually, they sank through the ground and bathed the flower's roots. Moved by the tears, the flower told the parents to carry their child into her epistle. She would preserve his memories so they could visit him whenever they wished. Then the flower passed one of the tears back through her roots, turning it into a container to hold memories, and the father dove underwater to collect it. And that is how the memory chamber first displayed her power to the Serenians. Having read Catherine's descriptive book, I realized that the plant the protectors called the memory chamber is but the fruiting body of a massive fungus. Like any fungus, it recycles dead organic material into nutrients. In this case, filled memory globes. Since Yisha has recently asked to see Serenia, I will share this explanation with her, as I did her brothers when they were her age. Yet I cannot help thinking that my scientific understanding of Serenia's pales in comparison to the Protector's simple tale. I had not fully realized how many years have passed since I visited this age. So when I stepped out of the linking cave with Yisha, I was pleased to see only a little has changed. A new group of women have replaced the Protectors I knew, but they seemed to be as friendly as the first. Yisha took an immediate liking to the one called Anya, and as we made our plans to spend more time here in the future, I felt confident our relationship with these women would be mutually beneficial. After an absence of several weeks, we returned to Serenia last night. Catherine agreed to accompany us, so we will stay for a week or more. This morning, I took advantage of Catherine's presence to re-explore alone. My route soon took me beyond Serenia's current memory chamber to the old abandoned flower which had served the village centuries ago. The man-made edifice surrounding the chamber looked much the same as I remembered, although the flower itself was in far worse state of decay. I tried opening the door to explore inside, but found it locked. Just as well. 30 years ago, the Protectors told me how the delicate inner heart of the chamber emits a strong fragrance as part of its reproductive cycle. The closer the chamber gets to maturation, the more toxic this gas becomes, forcing the Protectors to find a new flower for their use. No doubt the collected fumes inside the original chamber would have made it impossible for me to survive there very long. Catherine says I should have seen it coming, but this morning, Yisha asked permission to meet Serenia's ancestors. I tried to explain that the place the Protectors called Dream is not real. How can it be? But she insists on finding out for herself. So what am I to do? I suppose it will do no harm to let her try. From what Anya told me, it should take several months for Yisha to learn how to dream. It has certainly been a while since I've had enough free time to concentrate on the crystal viewer's attachment. Keeping my inquisitive daughter occupied may end up being beneficial for us all. I cannot believe how quickly time has flown. Today we attended a ceremony on Serenia's celebrating Yisha's mastery of their customs. I must admit, although my doubts about the dream realm remain, seeing my daughter's pride as she received the Protector's necklace made it all seem worthwhile. Yisha said something strange during our writing lesson today. She thought it was sad that Catherine rarely writes anymore, and asked if we should explain that just because someone dies after visiting an age doesn't mean the age's writer is responsible. I knew immediately she was talking about my grandmother. Yet Catherine and I have never fully described Anna's death, so how she knew this information is a mystery. When I asked, she said her necklace had said something while she was holding Anna's picture. The answer was completely unsatisfactory. Yet I must admit, Yisha had displayed an uncanny knowledge of things she never witnessed ever since receiving the Protector's gift. I'd like to examine this necklace more closely, but at the moment the situation with Cirrus and Achenar takes precedence. Perhaps after my friend leaves us tomorrow.
So he wrote either all of that journal or most of it.
Atreus, I thought you were going to redesign this room, but it looks just like it did before the fire.
Not just like it did, my love. Look, the table is different.
The table is different. Yes, that makes all the difference. The table is different. Oh, he means that table.
Release
That's strange. It's showing us one of our own memories. Do you find that odd? Well, that's everything we can see here. I guess it's time to move on. There's the baby burping bench. And this is another little hall that we never actually got to access. We need to do this to unlock this door from the other side, though. This leads to Catherine's office? Greenery, I guess you could call it, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna head to Haven. So we need to head over to Atrus and Catherine's room to access the prison chamber. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I have to go over to the elevator. Duh. Duh. Badinky. Yeah, Akinar shouldn't have to worry about Atrus, because, I mean, he's currently indisposed. Being stuck in rhyme and all. Chunk chunk. Doop. It's like a pill. It's kind of funny, honestly. But it's a genius. It's utter genius how he was able to manage to build this. On his own, might I add. No prior understanding of this kind of thing. He must have made the motors waterproof. I wonder how tall we are, because we're taller than this thing. Ding ding. Love that. It just is like, you know what? Let's add a little sound box that just goes like ding ding when you get to your area. Oh, that's great. Alright, now we're at the prison chamber. Again. And that's it for today. I know this was a stream, and I'm not even streaming as long as I normally would, but this is enough for today. So I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you were watching currently on Twitch, don't forget to follow. And if you want to check out my Twitch, there's a link at on my YouTube page to my Twitch, and respectively from my Twitch to my YouTube on my About page. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day. Bye.